Well, that's the question, isn't it? Maybe we just want to beat up people after a busy day of work, or go on a high octane, high adrenaline race. Maybe we just want to see some really attractive people after spending a long time with people we don't like. Maybe we just want to fight a dragon, explore some new biomes, or spend time at strategy and conquering cities. But I think at the root of it, we want to explore. We want to explore new worlds, explore new possibilities, and explore us and who we can be. So, that first question of why do we like games brings us to another question. Why do we make games? Well, I believe it's a way for us to tell a story that's from our imagination, that's a culmination of our beliefs, our morals, the things we enjoy seeing. And a lot of this is shaped and honed by the stories we've read, the characters we've enjoyed and admired, the ones we find funny and might relate to. It's also influenced by those games we played as kids that fill us with nostalgia, the simple ones that looked like stick figures, the games that made us sit on the edge of our seat where we'd do 1v1 player versus player and see who would get that final hit, that final point. And the games like Pokemon that would be turn-based combat where we'd be wondering to see what the opponent does and using the smart move. And of course, we love button mashing. Just clicking the button, trying to break the controller as best as we can, make sure we get that final edge over our opponent, the true test of a gamer.
One thing as gamers we can all relate to is staying up late at night and playing games. Playing games instead of doing homework and sleeping in case cause we're too tired from all the gaming we've done. We've either managed to get away with this or make our teacher mad. Either way, we all lived in the gaming world. And we believe the best way we can honor this class is to make a game that speaks from our experiences and tell a story that considers all our love for gaming along with the storytelling device we've learned in this class. DayDream Samurai delves into the story of Hiro, who hates class and doodles his boring teachers as evil shogun warriors in his notebook. In his imagination, he fights his teachers as a samurai vanquishing their boring lectures and getting through the day. As Hiro gets more and more bored, he falls asleep in class, as many of us have experienced doing, and we then get to enter Hiro's Daydreams.
As mentioned before, we've been inspired by dueling type and turn-based combat games such as Pokemon and World of Warriors, and we wanted to create a game that encapsulates these features. Here we see a similar game style to rock, paper, scissors, but instead we have heavy attack, light attack, and parry. Heavy beats light, light beats parry, and parry beats heavy. This way we have a cycle of equal options that the player can utilize with. This way, there is no one way to simply power through the game and remove the fun aspect. However, we don't want luck to be the only factor. We love gaming and we also love button mashing. In the cases of deadlock where players choose the same option, whoever clicks the button the most wins.
We really believe in intent when making games. A game needs to be an extension of your thoughts and personality, and in doing so, it should reflect what you value. We value making fun games that are simple but are fun. And to make such a game, we needed to be a part of every step of the process. All artwork in the game has been hand-drawn by me and is in such a manner that looks like doodles that you find in your elementary school textbooks. I use Paint Tool Psi and a 480/540 aspect ratio, the same ratio we use in our homework assignments, to really form the basic sizing of our images. And Astrid, our code lead, made use of these images in artwork and to culminate what is the final game. Ishan originally brought up the concept and possible use of a samurai-style turn-based combat game, but I helped further sharpen it to a more light-hearted game as a twist on an old game I used to play when I was younger named Alex Kidd that utilized a rock, paper, scissors mechanic. After we hashed out that main idea, Ishan and I really worked more on creating a sound storyline for it and seeing the possible situations and scenarios that a player could deal with in the planning phases. Ishan also worked as general consultant since most of our schedules are different and we weren't always able to meet with a group. Since I work about most of the class work days, and Astrid had other class that conflicted with them one time we were able to meet most of the time. So situations such as bringing design information up and going into mechanics with Astrid was was really most of his responsibility. Jeremy, on the other hand, went deeper in using methods of displaying our storyboard in Unity and implementing situation cases and bringing about what our story would be like based on a player's decision.